wherever it's ahead, I'll take it. Doesn't really amount to much, but I had good luck in that area. Getting an early level 3 ice gun. As long as I don't do anything dumb, this will make the sanctuary really easy. Not the best time I could have actually had in this segment, but it's not terrible either. As long as I have a good transition into the menus, or text boxes. I should probably change the button I split with, but it's whatever. I'm so tired all the damn time lately. I pick up a bunch of power orbs because I really want to get level 5 shotgun damage, and I really want to get level 5 shield regen. Everything outside of that I feel is personal preference. I like getting a little bit of health extra. I usually wind up putting like 14 to 16 points into a health total. I do that just for the final boss, because you're going to run out of shields very, very quickly there. And just being able to... a lot of the upgrades I use are entirely focused on the end game, the final area, the final boss. That guy kind of trolled me, but it's fine. You don't really need too many upgrades to go through the levels quickly. They're kind of easy. If you get shield regen, you probably don't even need the shotgun damage, but it helps in killing bosses. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Yeah, this last area here can troll you a bit. You want to make sure you have 25 zombies left to kill before you leave this area, or that like little pit down there, or I kind of paused for a while. I'm killing enemies here, not because I want to. If I could find a way to skip doing this, I would, but I don't think there is a way. You have to kill these to get the desert map, and you need the desert map to complete the game, so... To my knowledge, this is an absolutely necessary part of the game. It's a pretty average time to be leaving the church, so I'm not worried. I was only like about 4 seconds ahead anyway. I lost a little bit of time because I ran out of ammo on the ice gun. The reason you really want the level 3 ice gun is because there are two types of the normal zombies that we keep seeing ever since the start of the game are called walkers, and there are green walkers and red walkers. Green walkers are no big deal, they die in like 2 to 3 shots, and they're pretty inconsequential. Red walkers are exactly the same, but you have to kill them twice, and their animation for getting up after you knock them down the first time is really long. So if you have to sit there, it loses a lot of time. Having the icicle gun at level 3 lets you kill them the first time through. So it saves a good bit of time in the church. Aside from that, killing an icicle or a frozen enemy explodes them to deal way more damage than any of our guns can do at this point in the game to everything around it. It's kind of just a grenade type thing, which is pretty useful. We're gonna lose some time here. This has been a pretty slow fight. If I messed up, we could have killed him 1 cycle earlier, but it's fine. I don't believe there's a way to get past that bridge before it falls. With the equipment I have, I would have to test that a lot. If there was a way to not fall with the equipment you get at this point in the game, that would save a significant amount of time. Unfortunately, you would need either the double jump or the bomb jump, both of which you get after clearing this area, and there's no way around it. So it is what it is. There's a change in the route. 7 seconds behind isn't that big a deal, to be honest. Because I cut out one of my splits. I don't get one of the upgrades I used to get, because I found a more consistent way of doing the final boss that relies more on getting to him with better resources, and not just trying to make it work. Which means I absolutely need to get there with full shotgun ammo. But if I do, I pretty much don't need to worry about my pistol ammo or my icicle gun ammo. Having that upgrade is nice. It makes things easier, but it shouldn't be a determining factor. Not getting it saves about 20 seconds. So that'll be good. And then if I can get the 2 major skips, one of them saves. How did I lose time? I'm gonna lose like a couple. I lost a second there. I don't know. Maybe I stuttered somewhere. I don't know. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I've got a guaranteed 20-second time save in the run. So that'll be good. And then I can save upwards of 20 seconds on another split if I do it properly. I've been practicing. And it's unlikely, but there's a really difficult trick I can do that if I get the first time and I have a really good lead up to it, I can save about 30 seconds. So there's a lot of time to save. It's not a big deal. Just in terms of stuff I've never gotten. You know, add those on to the fact that I never got them in a run that's been saved, and our potential time is probably 57 something. I don't really want to wager a guess right now what the theoretical best time could be. Now that was a bit of an unintentional thing there, and I'm not sure what the actual. I messed it up anyway. But basically, I don't know what the exact criteria for it happening are, or is, I suppose. But if you level up a gun when I think it's I don't know, I don't believe it's just whenever you level up a gun, but it could be. Or I think it's when you level up a gun while you're already empty on ammo for a clip, it will automatically reload, which can be nice. I can't really see manipulating it in a real-time run, but if you were really good or something like that, you could definitely manipulate that in other situations. I thought I had the double jump. I'm gonna lose time here for that, but it's whatever. I'm so used to having double jump. Yeah, maybe it is just when you level up a gun, it reloads for you. That would of course only apply to clip type weapons like the handguns and pretty much everything in this run. No, that's not true. It would apply to the pistols and the icicle gun in this run. The bomb jumper. Fireball launcher, I think. Yeah, the fireball launcher and the shotgun wouldn't have that applied to them because they don't have clips, so there's nothing to reload. It might reset their rate of fire, but that's irrelevant, and I'll talk about that when I get up to that part of the run. I stuttered there just because I didn't know what the real the recharge timer on my shield was. And I don't want to lose any experience on this weapon. This is the most important gun we're going to get in the run, and running out of ammo for this thing can be really bad in a couple important parts. So I go ahead and immediately pop 2 points down into its ammo capacity, which doubles it. Each upgrade gives you 15. You can only use it twice, so you can get an extra 30. You start with 30, so you get 60. And then there's an upgrade that I pick up later that gives double base values for all of your guns. So that effectively gets me 90. So 1.5 times. It's also really nice for everything else. You know, it's nice to have double shotgun ammo, double pistol ammo. Now, we don't have to kill her, I could just run past her. But I very rarely have any shields left by the time I finish this area. And, I just did not want to risk, or I just don't like risking it. Now this is gonna be decent, yeah. And that's why we want a level 3 fireball gun, because its upgrade orb, which is the only upgrade orb we're gonna get in the run, actually, lets us do a bomb jump, and that is incredibly useful. I used to go get an upgrade here in the desert hell, but I've decided to just skip getting that. I want to see how doing the final areas feels without it. So these are a bit of a test run. I'm using liberal bomb jumps here just to make sure that I don't ever have to ledge grab. With the exception, oh, that's not good. Remember I cut out a split here, so I actually lost a little bit of time for what I could have gained because I fell there, but it's not a huge loss. Saving 34 seconds is obviously much more significant than the 3 or 4 seconds I would have just lost there. Now we could have gotten these 2 items the first time through, before we ever went to the desert. The Marsh Station map and the mysterious box. However, I haven't really timed it. I could be wrong. I could be wasting a lot of time not getting them the first time through. But I can wind up skipping a significant portion of these areas when I have a fireball launcher that can bomb jump. So it's a gut feeling, really. I have no hard evidence. But there you go, I just skipped the entire left half of this area. And I just skipped the entire right half of this area. Unfortunately, I can't skip the lower half of the area. But it's not that big a deal. Again, I'm using liberal bomb jumps here. More than I really need to. Just to make sure that I don't have any ledge grabs. To my knowledge, there's no way to speed your character up. Your horizontal movement is the same no matter what. So it's very important that you try to not hit any horizontal faces, because you will just face plant, and there's really no recourse for that. It's just anytime you hit a wall, either, be it ledge grabbing or missing a jump or anything like that, that's just lost time, and there's no way to make it up for the rest of the run. It can add up to a couple seconds over the course of, you know, the entire hour, but it's not a huge deal. I just try to avoid it. It's a good habit. And we're not at a point in the game where I really need to worry about the number of fireballs I have. Especially because this game is very forgiving with ammo drops. Sometimes ledge grabs are unavoidable, and you know, when they're unavoidable, it's fine. That was bad, but it's fine. Okay. Oh, I accidentally double split. Okay. That's why I have all my hotkeys set to go ahead and unsplit or skip a split. If you're curious, I control all that. Oh, okay, that was weird. I control all of that with my right analog stick. If I hold up and press the right analog stick in, I unsplit, and if I hold down and press it in, I skip a split in case I forget to. And believe me, I forget to plenty of times. I don't think a single run goes by that I don't forget to split at least once. I'm getting better about it, but I'm still not good. Okay, that was the item that doubled my ammo. It only doubles base values, which for almost everything means it's doubled for what do you call it, for the fireball launcher. It only half agains it because I already doubled it. So, and I didn't use 2 of my upgrade orbs because I don't really know what I want to put them into. I don't really know how many upgrade orbs I'm going to have by the end of this. I don't... You know, actually I do know. I'm going to get 1 more. During kind of the roundup segment of the game. Like the final MacGuffin quests. I suppose I should explain the main glitch I'm going to be using from here on out involves the shotgun and the shield. Normally the shield, or the shotgun and the fireball launcher have a fairly low rate of fire. The shotgun has an absolutely abysmal rate of fire. However, there are 2 types of weapons. The type that have whole magazines that reload, and when you fire those, the numbers on the bottom of your screen don't change. But with the shotgun and the fireball launcher, they do. And what that means is if you pull up the shield during the basically cooldown animation, the rate of fire animation, it will cancel that animation out, and when you drop the shield, it resets you to a neutral position, and you can fire again right away. Effectively, this means you can, at best, fire a shot with your shotgun or fireball launcher once every 3 frames, because it's going to be shoot, pull up the shield, drop the shield, and then be able to shoot again. However, for the fireball launcher, one, we don't really want to go wasting our ammo killing things, because that does burn through an incredible amount of ammo. The other thing that we don't want to do is, or rather, you don't want to burn through your ammo on the fireball launcher, because you use it to bomb jump around, and you don't have the ability to spam it anyway. Once in a while, in a couple very specific moments, you're gonna see me use the fireball launcher and the shield spam, and I'll point it out when I'm gonna do it. But for the most part, you can only have 3 shots on screen at once, and that at level 3 this shoots 2, so you can have 6 orbs on screen. But you can still only fire 3 times, and you can't shoot again until they either hit something or expire. But it's fine, because the shotgun is pretty overpowered, and it does everything that we need it to do. And you can see there, I got that whole reloading animation. But if I pull up the shield quickly, there's no animation at all. And that's pretty much what we're going to use for the rest of the run. The other 2 weapons, the handguns and the icicle gun, become far less important at this point. We're still going to make use of them in certain segments. I like using the handguns during the final phase of the final boss. It doesn't do quite as much damage as the shotgun, but if we make it there, I'll explain why. It's basically just to conserve ammo on the shotgun though, which is important. The icicle gun, we're only really going to use for wave clear in... You know what, I can't even think of where we're going to use it. The icicle gun is pretty much irrelevant from now on. We're going to use it in the final boss fight, because he can spawn a bunch of normal zombies, and a level 3 icicle gun is the best wave clear that we're going to get. So... But aside from that, I can't remember any times where you would want to use the icicle gun over the shotgun. I dropped down to just pick up one of those because we're going to get some pickups in the next area, but we really do need quite a bit of ammo. If I do it perfectly, I only really need 3 shots of the fireball gun, but I am not confident in my ability to... What the heck? Those things are supposed to die in one hit. Alright, I'm not confident in my ability to get the skip on the first try, is more or less what it comes down to. I've spent many an hour practicing, but at the same time, I'd rather play it safe, even if it does lose me some time. The time of having to reset the game to load up a save file. Hey, Chrome. How you doing, buddy? I kept the lower settings for you so that you'd be able to watch if you stop by. Oh boy. Come on. This is abysmal. There we go. That took far too long. I'm actually gonna put some points into health. I need to keep at least 6. Actually, I need to keep at least 7. I've been playing this game for literally years, so don't feel bad. I've beaten the game multiple times on the hardest difficulty, and in that one you only get 2 health, so it's no biggie. Alright. That was a pretty ugly portal stone. I lost so much time. But, yay, we're still ahead, right? Where are we going again? Desert. Wow. YOLO. Fuck it. Normally I would go to the shop just to make sure I had health and everything, but fuck that. Real men don't need to go to the shop before a battle. I am actually working on a GunGirl 2 wiki, and I'm gonna have detailed video links like embedded in the pages, and I'm just gonna go over everything in detail, all the bosses, all of the weapons, all of the stages, all the different glitches and the tricks. I'm even gonna try to stitch together some maps of the areas. Mostly for any percent, but I'm gonna have it be a long-term project to work on stuff for 100% as well. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be working on that. So there will be a good resource out there for anybody who wants to get into this game. I'm not the best at making Wikipedia type things though. I'm not a coder. So that's gonna be where most of the time comes. The information is already in my head. I just need to write the thing. What? What? I didn't even press the medkit button. Ugh. I'm not even mad. But yeah, before I get something like that uploaded, if you have any questions, just go ahead and drop me a line. You can either hit me here, or all of my contact info is in my info section down below, or at least it should be. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can just suddenly freeze up again. Stream's not lagging. This is what I'm getting. There goes the PB. Sometimes this just happens and I don't know why. It's not the game, it's not the stream, it's not anything. I missed the quick cycle. Wow. Yep. I lost those 34 seconds entirely because of that slowdown. I maybe would have lost 5 seconds. So, it is what it is. I don't know why it happens. I have a really old laptop. I think sometimes it just it gets overwhelmed and it doesn't know what to do. But every time that happens, it looks like something's trying to open on my computer. So I gotta do some virus scans and see if I got adware or malware or something. Nope. I swear to God, my biggest fucking challenge in PBing this game and getting it under an hour has been just not having it suddenly freeze up like that. Man, can you imagine how beautiful this game or this run would have been if that lag didn't happen? If I just saved 32 seconds and I was 40 seconds ahead. Oh well. I can dream. It'll happen one day. Or maybe someone else will get the sub 1 hour. I love doing that area, by the way. It's not hard to do, it's just really, really fun to do if you have a level 3 fireball launcher and you can do the bomb jumps. There's a lot of cool little skips you did. I didn't skip most of that area, but I did everything a little cleaner than you're intended to be able to do. Which to me is so cool. It's fun to do. This is not good, actually. Hopefully my shields will regen. This was a bit risky to fight him with no shield, but... I could have saved a lot more time on that fight, but I didn't have shield charges, which means I couldn't shield spam during his second half. But, you know what? I'll take 12 seconds. Saved. That's still not bad. Okay. Now the reason I do the desert first in the MacGuffin collection segment is so that I can come around with any money I happen to have and heal up. As long as I don't make any major mistakes, and the game doesn't freeze up like that again, I can PB here. I could probably save close to a minute if I'm careful. I mean, I'm already close to a minute. It's very easy in a casual playthrough to avoid those spinning fan blades. I don't care enough to do it in a speedrun. I mean, I try. If I can do it without stopping, I'll do it. Okay. I now have 18 health, my medkits heal me for 10, and I should be able to hold on to my G power a little bit better, which may honestly have been a poor investment. I probably should have put that straight into more health, and just capped out the health and made the medkits heal 20? Or not 20, 15? But it should be alright. I still haven't figured out the optimal stat placement for the final boss. Basically everything I do outside of going through and completing the game is planning to make my life easier during the final boss fight, because he's a bit of a bitch. I don't have any shields, so I'm just gonna walk through everything. Nothing can kill me fast enough, so. Okay. I'm running really low on fireball orbs, which is a bit of an issue for this area, and a huge issue for the next area. But if I'm careful, I should be able to get enough pickups. I'm gonna make a bit of a detour up there, waste like a second. But it is what it is. Okay. Okay. We're good. I had a really good gold split here one day, and I don't even know how I got it. So I always get in the red by like 5 seconds here. And I don't know. Maybe I split late one day. or something like that, or split early I should say. That was actually, I just hit the split button late. I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird that that was almost a gold split, even though I had a detour. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. Even if I don't PB here, I'm probably gonna rewatch this footage. And now we're going up to the hardest skip in the game, and I only have enough ammo to do it once. So if I mess up, I'm gonna lose a little bit of time. But I don't have any money, so YOLO. There's also no convenient save point, so the first time you mess up, if you mess up there, you have to do it the intended way. The good and bad part about this is that even though it's the hardest trick in the game, it only saves approximately 24 seconds, which, don't get me wrong, I would love to save 24 seconds. If I could get it the first time and have a perfect run through here and save 24 seconds on top of what I've already got going, I'd be pretty much content with this run. But in the grand scheme of time saving, it's not that huge of a deal. It is if I miss the significantly easier jump before it. And I'm actually gonna... You know what? One try. 2 tries. Nope. Gotta do it intended. I'm out of ammo. Oh man, I'm gonna lose a lot of... What? I'm just so not used to doing this. Oh well. I tried. If I didn't fuck up there, this would have been fine. Fuck up on doing it the normal way, but... whatever. Hey, 30 seconds ahead is still 30 seconds ahead, right? Unfortunately, that makes the end of the game very, 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 very difficult, because I'm out of ammo. And I'm out of money. It is what it is. I'm not that upset. A 101 would be nice, though. Oh, actually, this is kind of bad. I need at least 3 fireball orbs to do this skip here. That saves a significant amount of time. Not like a crazy, crazy amount, but I'm definitely going to be behind here if I don't get some good luck. Crap. Oh my god, I didn't even know that that thing falls. We're gonna be in the red after this. Not quite. Almost, though. That's so disappointing. This was a really good run. Up until this point. Oh well. Nothing to be done for it. I'm gonna try and not use any shotgun shells from now on. Largely just because we need as many as we can get for the final boss fight. If I can go into the final boss fight with full ammo on my shotgun, we'll be in okay shape and I can still PB. It's only going to be by a couple seconds, and this is probably going to be a last second loss, but oh well. It was good practice. I also have to take the elevator, which loses a little bit of time. Okay. Yeah, I have to use a bunch of slow strats now because I don't have any fireballs. Despite everything, that was actually pretty clean. I would love some shields or anything. If you're quick enough, you don't even have to trigger the third one. I cannot tell you how many times I've died trying to make this jump and failing. Alright. Come on, buddy. Wow, he's being a dick. He's just spawning across the top. There's no way to hit him if he does that. Alright, now he's playing along. One more time. That was good. That was really good. That was actually amazing as fuck. If I have a good Romero 3, this is a world record pace. Yes. It's a world record. There's no way I can fuck it up at this point. Oh, never mind. I split a little too early there, but it's okay. I was able to unsplit and fix it. World record. The most infuriating thing about this run is that if I didn't have that lag, I would have been able to get an earlier cycle on something, which would have let me save about 40 more seconds. If I didn't get that lag, this would have been sub 1 hour. But you know what? It's okay. I'm not even mad. That was a beautiful, beautiful fucking Romero 3. He played along. There's nothing else to say about it. That was maybe you could save a little bit more time, but I don't think, no matter how well I did that fight, I could have got